What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's going through some things. He's having his issues on the court with the Miami Heat. He wants out. They are basically not trying to give in to his demands. He recently got suspended indefinitely. And there might be some reasons as to why he is stressing with the Miami Heat. Because apparently he's having an issue with his baby mother, his ex-girlfriend. By her name is Caitlin Nowak. Now, Caitlin wants more money. Now, unbeknownst to the majority of the public, she dated Jimmy Butler for years, and they have 3 children together. I did not know about this until I saw these stories about the back and forth these two were having in regards to child support. Now, apparently, Jimmy Butler was already paying $55,000 a month for the 3 children, but she wanted an additional $10,000 a month for nanny costs. So what is the $55,000 a month for if you're not using that money for a nanny? I mean, I didn't know nannies were making $10,000 a month, but that's just me. I mean, maybe she wanted a live-in nanny. I don't know. But this woman clearly is broke. This woman clearly wants to live off the child support instead of getting a job. This is why Jimmy Butler is fighting back and is filing motions. It's like, listen, I'm paying her already $55,000 a month. I'm not paying her no more money. But see, you cannot tell these heifers nothing because they think that because they have a child with an NBA player or 2 children or 3 children, that they deserve to have this lavish lifestyle. Because trust me, that money goes to them before it goes to the children. If the children needed anything, Jimmy could get it for them. He could buy them clothes, all the necessities, even food or whatever. I'm pretty sure that he would get that for them. And this is why the child support system is so broken. Is because you have these women who sit up there and have 3 children by somebody. The relationship falls apart. Jimmy goes his separate ways and so does she. Now, it doesn't say when they stopped dating each other, but it must have been relatively recently because she's getting this child support. Again, a lot of this stuff was handled privately, but it's now public because she wants more money. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. It's going to start where she wants $10,000 a month for a nanny. The next day, you know, she's going to want more money for this and more money for that. It's never going to stop. That's why it's a good thing that Jimmy Butler is putting his foot down, because it seems to me that she's just going to keep coming back for more. She agreed upon the amount. That's why she was getting the amount. And now she wants to challenge it, knowing full well that Jimmy's on the back end of his career. Jimmy's still a good player, but he's on the back end of his career. And once he fully retires, he's not going to be able to pay that $55,000 a month child support. Let me read some of the particulars in the story. And it's from this article from Euroweb. It says NBA superstar Jimmy Butler is finding himself at a crossroads, both in his personal life and professional career, as his ongoing child support battle with ex-girlfriend Caitlin Nowak unfolds. Reports have revealed that Butler is challenging the financial demands placed upon him, questioning the necessity of excessive spending on child care despite already contributing a substantial $55,000 a month for the 3 children. The situation escalated when Butler claimed that Nowak is billing him an additional $10,000 monthly for a nanny, an expense he asserts is unwarranted. Butler's frustration reflected in court documents in which he calls for a full accounting of how Nowak is utilizing the child support funds provided, the Daily Mail is reporting. Absolutely. We need audits for a lot of these single mothers who are getting child support, and they claim it's for the children. It's for the children. But then if they actually did audits on these women, you will find that they spend very little money on their children. You got women who have toddlers wanting $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 for toddlers. Where you think that money going? You think that money going to that child? Absolutely not. That money is going to her. That money is going to fund her lifestyle. And that's what's going on with Caitlin. Caitlin wants her lifestyle funded, and she's using the children as an excuse. See, she can't be with Jimmy, so the next best thing is to milk him for as much as she thinks she can milk him for. That's why I tell a lot of men, I've been saying this for years, be careful who you have children with. I don't care how attractive she is. I don't care you've been with her for years. A lot of things change when women have children. Obviously, Jimmy was dating this woman for years. Unbeknownst to the public, she had 3 of his children. The relationship fell apart. How it fell apart, we don't know. It fell apart. And ever since then, I think they agreed upon him sending this amount of money to her. And I know Jimmy feels that money's not going to those children. Because again, any of the essentials, Jimmy probably provides for the children already. But she wants more money for herself. Butler argues that given the upcoming school enrollment for 2 of the children, the need for a nanny should be drastically reduced. Mother is unemployed and refuses to seek employment. That's the key thing with a lot of these women who have children by famous men. They don't want to work. They're lazy. They will go get surgeries. They'll travel all over the world, but they won't get a job. That's my opinion right there. Butler's legal team noted on the motion, emphasizing that there is no legitimate reason for a mother in maintaining high monthly support when one child will soon be in preschool. The motion also suggests appointing an independent mediator to review Nawak's finances and expenditures, highlighting the complexities of their situation. If they actually did an audit on this heifer, they would see where the money is going. It's going to Chanel, it's going to Prada, Gucci, all these luxury brands. That's where the money going. Buying jewelry, going on trips, tricking off on boyfriends. That's where the money going. That's where money usually go. Butler's dispute with Nawak isn't just about money. It also signifies underlying tensions in their relationship, which began in 2019. Now, mind you, they have 3 children together. So they must have broken up relatively recently as of the last couple of years. Sometime in between, I would say the last couple of years. Bud has remained largely private, yet the pressures of parenthood and financial expectations have resurfaced in the public forum, especially as Butler faces an additional scrutiny of his career with the Miami Heat. The recent revelations come on the heels of the team's struggles and Butler's expressing dissatisfaction with his current playing situation. As Butler navigates the child support claims, he is also contending with the possibility of being traded, rumors amplifying after he publicly voiced frustration regarding the Miami Heat's direction. He has hinted at a desire to move on, suggesting that he may have played his last game in the Miami Heat uniform. His remarks prompted organization is set to act decisively, with Heat executives suspending him for 7 games due to perceived insubordination and lack of commitment to the team. Despite the challenges he faces off the court, Butler remains a pivotal figure in the NBA, recently signing a lucrative 4-year extension worth $184 million in 2021. His presence and performance are critical to the Miami Heat's aspirations, but the combination of this personal turbulence and professional uncertainty puts him at a significant juncture. I will say this. It would make sense why he's crashing out on the Miami Heat. This man is not happy right now. He's dealing with a baby mama, a woman he was with for years, who he has 3 children with, who's coming after him for money. And Jimmy knows that he only has a certain window to make this money. And he also wants to win. Even though the Miami Heat has had success recently, you just never know what goes on in the mind of people. You know, Jimmy's bounced around to a lot of different teams. He's not the type of guy to stay in a place too long. And maybe he wants to go somewhere else. That's just how these athletes are. You think they're happy, but they're really not. I think it's about power and control. Jimmy may have thought he had it, but he doesn't, and it's bothering him. He also has this baby mama who's getting on his nerves, who wants more money, and he sees where his career is, he sees where he is, and is affecting him. But he's fighting back in court. He's not just allowing these situations to tear him down. He's not allowing this woman who he was with for years, who he has 3 children with, to tear him down. He's fighting back, and he's like, no, I refuse to give her another dime. Be careful who you have children with, especially if you're not going to marry her. So let me know what you think in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.